Hi, it's Derek and welcome back to Hitchcocks Motorcycles, where today we'll be looking at some performance improvements that you can make to the Royal Enfield 650 Twins. Today we'll look at the 650 Interceptor and we'll be discussing some very simple basic changes you can make to the performance of the bike and also other changes that can be made to the internal modification of the engine. The first modification that's easily achievable is the replacement of the rear silencer. This one is the Enfield Precision brushed stainless steel silencer. It offers a considerable weight saving. It comes with its own baffle, which is removable, and it's a straight through system. It utilises the original fixing points on the bike, so it's fairly straightforward to put through, and we supply all the clips and bolts to secure it to the front pipe. Of particular note is this shield that covers up the bolts at the back of the pipe, so that's a nice touch. Moving on from that, you can introduce the free flow air filter, which is a high rate free flowing filter which lets the bike breathe more easily. It's very good at filtering particulates out of the air, and also it's washable and reusable. If you're going to be fitting this, it's good to use in conjunction with the revised air filter cover, which has a larger aperture and will replace the plastic snorkel that's fitted as standard from the factory at Royal Enfield. So 3 very quick solutions there that will make quite a difference to the bike. Now, if you've done those, one of the other things we recommend is that you fit the plug and play booster plug for the fueling. And basically what that will do is to soften the throttle response and also remove the jerkiness at the low end on the revs on the bike. What it's not designed to do is improve the horsepower, but what you will notice is it will give you a smoother delivery on the bike. When we're discussing fueling, one of the things that we offer from Hitchcocks is a dynajet power commander. The other is the Powertronic fuel controller. We use the dynajet power commander for our development, and alongside that, whenever we've modified anything on this bike, like the front pipes or the silencer, the air filter, we've produced a map that will complement it. Now, once you've got a dynajet fitted, what we have removed is we've put an air injection delete kit on this, and we've removed the oxygen sensor. So that makes a tremendous difference. You will notice a difference with the fueling with that dynajet fitted. As we move through the bike, one of the other things to consider is removing the original front pipes of the bike. These are double walled, they're quite restrictive and they're very heavy. We've produced a pipe that mimics the original shape. It utilises the original fixing points, and it's got the swaged ends to fit the head simply, but also to fit into either the existing silencer or indeed any of the aftermarket modified ones. So that's a great solution. All combined, now you're starting to see a movement in performance on the bike. Very easily achievable, all of that. As we get into the internal engine modification improvements, we've got an upgraded camshaft and shims. If you're staying with the 650, we've got the S&S American camshaft. We've also developed the Hitchcocks Motorcycles camshaft, which can be used either with the 650 and also with our upgraded big bore kit. Moving on to the big bore kit, as a competent mechanic would be able to machine out the existing liners and insert the new ones. It comes complete with the pistons, the rings and the gasket, but a lot of people have a little bit of fear and trepidation about looking and working on the engine, so we've got another solution for you there. Hitchcocks have developed an off-the-shelf kit which will bolt virtually straight onto the bike, removing the need for you to either machine it yourself or find a competent mechanic. Now, with the fitment of that comes more power and more low-end torque. So much so that we've improved the rear end brake horsepower at the wheel from around 40 brake horse to about 65 brake horse. With that increased torque, you will need to improve the clutch plate system. So to do that, we've made available a 10-plate friction clutch plate with 9 steel discs and the associated upgraded springs for that. So that's more than capable of handling all the torque and power improvements from this kit. All of the parts we've mentioned today, the link is in the description, readily available from Hitchcocks Motorcycles, and also we'll put the dynamometer graphs at the end of this video so you can have a look at those tremendous power improvements with these modifications.